back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Welcome back to Betting on the Fights with Fake Money, episode 12. You know what we do here. We go into casinos, we take... Alright guys and gals, listen up. I'm excited this episode. I'm very excited because the degeneracy has paid off. We bet last week and we bet on quite a few underdogs and we won on quite a few underdogs. We actually won on 3 of our bets. We bet on all 4 fights on the main card and we won 3 of them, which, you know, we started off with $500 here. Let's get into that real quick. If you don't know how this goes, this is episode 12 quickly. We started off with $500 pretty much on a piece of paper, on a computer notepad, wherever you want to write it down. I just started off with $500 and I pretended like I had that much money to gamble. So I take that $500 every week and I, use it as a bankroll to bet on the fight. So we started off at $500. I don't use all $500 every week. I pretend like it's actually worth saving, like it's not fake money, which it actually is, because if we actually get successful, maybe it's a good idea to start maybe gambling on real money. And if we lose the entire bankroll, it's just fake money. So it's a win-win. With that being said, we started at $500 and this week we finally broke $1,000. We're up to over double. I don't even know how to say that. I'm kind of high. My bad. But we're up to like 200% of our starting money. We've doubled up. We started off at 500. We're over 1,000. You get the fucking point. With that being said, let's get to this episode. So last week's bets. Last week we ended up betting, I got all of this pulled up. Last week we ended up betting $100 on Alex Garcia versus Muslim Salikov, $100 on Wang Guan versus Blackie Chan, Alex Casares, $100 on Li Jialang versus Zach Atto, and also a random 81.44 on Michael Bisping, because we had, like, just to make it an even number over there. I just put that on Michael Bisping, the one I was least confident in. He was like a fucking 3-1 underdog almost. With that being said, that's the only fight we lost. So let's go to how much we won, because it turns out, I didn't know this when I made my predictions, but it turns out that Alex Garcia and Wang Guan, who I had predicted to win, were both underdogs. So we bet on them. Since they were both 150 plus 150 underdogs, we ended up making an extra $150 on both of those fights. So the payout on both of those fights was $250 a piece. Bang. Then Li Jialang, he was the favorite. He was a minus 175 favorite. So we didn't win as much there, but it was still profit since we made $500 already back. You see how much we placed? My bad. We placed $381 in bets total, 103 fights in those first 3 fights, and then 81. So we started off at $781, bet 381, we're down to $400. If we lost every single fight that week, last week, Shanghai, we would have still had $400 for the next fights, but that's not what happened. So what happened, we won, as I said, $250 on Alex Garcia, $250 on Wang Guan. Let me pull up this second page to see how much the exact number we won. $157 on Li Jialang, which was only 57 profit. You have to take into mind the $100 that we bet on each of those fights. So it was a total profit of what, 150, and 50, $357 total profit of the week. Hey, it's not bad. But the most exciting part is that it broke us after our total payout of $657. It broke us to $1,057, an all-time high for the full-time fake money bankroll. If I had a fucking fake-ass applause break, I would play it right here. Alright, you guys just pretended that you heard an applause. In the future, maybe we'll have one. But with that being said, now let's move to UFC 218. Man, this week is definitely not going to be as exciting as last week as far as placing the bets. I mean, it's exciting that we broke $1,000, but placing the bets, I mean, on UFC 218, it's really hard for me to bet on any of these fights. I don't like betting against, I didn't really want to bet against Michelle Waterson just because I like her as a person. I didn't even like predicting against her, but I was fine making the prediction. But now when it comes to like betting, it's like, damn, I just feel like an asshole betting money against Michelle Waterson. I don't know why, I just do. But with that being said, there was no other fight for me to bet on, yo. I really wasn't going to do it just because I like Michelle Waterson, but there's no other fight for me to bet on. I didn't even want to put that $57 on Alistair Overeem because I feel like he probably might lose even though I predicted him to win. I'm so unconfident in that bet. I am so not confident in my pick in Alistair Overeem. Francis Ngannou just broke the fucking world record for the hardest punching heavyweight. Alistair Overeem did not look good in his last fight versus Fabricio Verdum. I do not feel confident. The only reason I'm putting that $57 on there is because I'm a degenerate, and last week the degeneracy paid off. No, Alistair Overeem is literally the only person that we picked to win here, and like I said, I do my predictions before I know the favorites and all of that shit. The odds actually just came out. That's why I'm just now doing this video, because it took so long for the UFC 218 odds to come out. But man, I picked Justin Gaethje to win, and he's like a 2-to-1 favorite. Sorry, yeah, he's a favorite, so I mean, I could bet there, but I don't know, man. Eddie Alvarez is a former fucking champion. I don't know. Even I might, I kind of want to put some money on Justin Gaethje, like $100 on Justin Gaethje, right? All right, you know what, guys? You're seeing this, I'm gonna put $100 on Justin Gaethje too. My fucking dude, man. I was just listening to fucking Champion by Kez Namdi, Justin Gaethje's walkout song. That I didn't even know about that song till Justin Gaethje versus Michael Johnson. I promise. I looked that shit up. That's one of the dopest songs out, and he walks out to it. He put me on to the song. I'm a fan of Justin Gaethje. I think he's gonna come in and get the job done versus the former champion. So I'm putting $100 on Justin Gaethje. Also, I've got $100 on Tecia Torres because she's only a -160. She's one of the smallest favorites, and I have her predicted to win. So I gotta go ahead and I'm just gonna do it, man. This is fake money. Even though I love Michelle Waterson, I'll still love her if she loses. You know, I'm still a fan. So with that being said, Henry Cejudo versus Sergio Pettis, I don't want to put money there because I'm very confident that Henry Cejudo is gonna win, but I just don't want to bet that, you know, he's, you know, -245. That's a pretty big favor, so I don't want to bet that. Bet like $100 to win like fucking 20. I don't know, it doesn't seem fun. But with that being said, next we go to Alistair Overeem versus Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou is a -1, he's almost a 2-to-1 favorite. Alistair Overeem's a little bit of an underdog. So since I picked him to win, I mean, why not put some money there, right? It's only going to be $57, kind of like I did with that 81-44 on Michael Bisping, just to kind of like even it out, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of degeneracy there. But I'm doing that, just fucking throwing $57 at Overeem and hoping it sticks. Tecia Torres $100, Justin Gaethje $100. I'm not betting on Max Holloway just because, kind of the same reason of Henry Cejudo. He's he's even more of a favorite. He's a 3-to-1 favorite over Jose Aldo, and I think he's gonna win. I mean, he beat Jose Aldo in Brazil with the full camp, so I just don't see how he's gonna lose this fight. He could get clipped for sure, but I'm just picking up Max Holloway to win. So I'm gonna be betting $257 this week. 100 on Tecia Torres, 100 on Justin Gaethje. They're both favorites, and then 57 on the underdog Alistair Overeem. But no matter what, we'll have $800 left for future bets. $800, 300 more than we started. This week we cracked 1,000. We did it, boys. We made it. All right, we haven't made it yet. But with that being said, hey, you guys, you know what? I know this sounds fucking crazy. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't even say this. This is a fucking idea that I got for the future, and it's gonna be fucking a great idea. Man, I gotta say it now. No, but I was saying it's gonna be. I'm not gonna tell you the full scoop of my plans for this fake money bankroll if we actually do go up really high. We started at $500. Let's say this shit's like $50,000 on the fake money bankroll, yo. I'm just telling you, that would be insane. $500, and it's all documented for fucking to 50,000. Yo, that's big. Okay, but now that's I know it sounds like a fucking pipe dream. I'm at $1,000. Shut up, kids. Some of you are thinking, especially you fucking real gamblers. You're like, what the fuck am I even still listening to this for? I don't know either, dog. I don't know either. But with that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tapping at in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DO double G.